Alright, well, tonight we are going to be playing something I've been wanting to pick up and muck about with for a while. So basically, if and when I get Twitch payouts, they go on games and stuff for stream. So they sit all in a lovely little cheeky PayPal account, and they will be touched basically purely for streaming. So we have picked up a game I've been looking at for a little while called Icarus. And we're going to just dive on in. Where are we? Where is my game input? And we'll hope that it doesn't struggle too much, because it's not like a new game. It's 2021, I think, was the release. So it's a little bit older, but we'll see how well it plays with them all. Alright, so we've got create our prospector. Have we got... not really any like outfits on it. They're all kind of grody. Let's go with a nice light. So we've got a mask voice and a femme voice. Not really too much in the way of customization, have we? I suppose we're going to be wearing a helmet most of the game. I can have scruff or none, and that's it. Fair enough. Oh, armored and dangerous achievement, equipped a full set of level. What the fuck have we equipped? First time loading the game. Three main modes of play: missions, open world, and outposts. Missions are the classic way to play the game, with a series of objectives and finite time frame. Open world is persistent survival experience with no time restrictions. You can do the classic missions as operations. Outposts are persistent worlds on a smaller scale, allowing dynamic, simple missions. So, what we'll want to do, because we've got no currencies, we've got nothing, we've got no exotics, we've got nothing. Okay, so we're going to be starting with a basic survival suit. Sweet. What is the Norex? Oh, like medicines and things. Okay. We can get pets, we can get a cow, chicken, a sheep, and we can get like actual horses and things. What the fuck? Okay. And just buy resources. Exotics detection unit. Ah, fair enough. There's like a little pistol and a shotgun. Okay, so as you keep playing the game, you can buy these like deployables, and it looks like over time you can really get yourself some quite powerful gear. So 175% yield. So that's... Oh, I suppose that one's more... Yeah, this one doesn't get seeds. So like this one does, but this one doesn't. This one's more focused on combat as a sickle. That's interesting. I've just realised I need the bathroom. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to sit back on the starting screen, and then we'll jump back in once I finish up. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Alright, so I suppose I'm going to stop digging through these, because it looks like there's some pretty cool stuff that you can get to quite late on. Is that specifically intended for like creatures and running around by yourself? Heat resist and cold resist. And a bunch of stealth stats. And a gathering set. Well, we'll have to root through and see what we can get. Because as far as I'm aware, some of these exosuits are probably the ones that you really want to try and work towards first. But we'll see what's going on. Because it's just the ones that have got like more slots. Because then apparently you can just sort of like stick things on. I don't know too much. I've watched a couple of people play because I just think it's fun. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into the open world. Now I did pick up the Prospector edition. No red exotics, no missions, no red exotics. I'm going to completely do the wrong thing here, and it's going to be silly, but I'm doing it. We are going to, first and foremost, I want to double check that we've got something set up right on OBS. Source record, that should also be recording track 6. So I should just be recording the game. Track 6. Well, I've got track 6 as. So track 6 is just my game capture and the mic input. Okay. So I'm just checking because I do want to make. I possibly want to put some of these things over on YouTube. And just making sure that it's a clean recording. It removes all the like overlays and things. But still has my voice in there. I think that might be interesting. But I think we're gonna go basically balls deep. Prometheus. It's recommended new players start on Olympus. Fuck off. Very harsh and unforgiving environment with weather extremes, difficult creatures, and harder missions. You can boost one character to level 20. Press the button to consume the boost, so I could press that and be level 20. We're not going to do that. I'm going to create an open world. And we're going to be a dingus and try and learn the game on the hardest difficulty because we'll get more experience. But there'll also just be a lot more things happening. And I just want to make sure that I'm learning it properly. I'm probably going to regret this. But we'll see how it goes. So what have we got? We've been given default Prospector suit, equip a new suit by drag and drop in. We've got one oxygen slot. We can insure items, which means insured items can be reclaimed 5 days from Prospect if they are not returned on a dropship. So basically, if I die, I get my stuff back. Confirm your loadout. Yeah, we'll leave insurance off. So what have we got here? We've got the marshlands, which have got very few rocks, lots of creatures, lots of aggressive creatures, plenty of food, high oxide levels, decent amount of water. That's all medium. Aggressive creatures down in the south. Basalt expanse is going to be hot. The wetlands, not an awful lot going. Frigid lowlands, I'm just going to freeze to death or spawn there. So I think it says recommended. Everything's just on medium. There's nothing that's ever like low apart from rocks and O2 from the looks of it on Prometheus. But let's dive on in. I believe this is the map that is intended as like a bit more of a story map with a lot more going on during the gameplay. Yeah, I'll leave it to Steam friends. Oh, yeah. If anyone turns up, they turn up. And we'll see how it performs with my model before we decide whether or not we're switching over to a PNG. That will definitely be Something to think about, because if I can get away with turning the graphics up but turning like the model down, that may be the direction we go with it. But we'll see, we'll see. Dropping in, Prospector. Rah. I'm assuming we're just loading the world at this point, that's why it's just taking a hot minute. It's a very pretty sounding game. There we are. Soft landing. Drop into Prometheus for the first time. Oh.
Welcome to Prometheus, Prospector. This place has only been accessible to approved scientists and faction contractors, till now. But it looks like the UDA are finally opening it up for the rest of us. And they've actually made our lives easier, especially yours. You see, you'll be able to get back to the station whenever you'd like, or move gear and resources from orbit to planet, and vice versa. What a time to be alive. First things first, if you want to complete missions for the UDA, you'll need to craft a short-range radio. Plenty of folks need help, and factions pay well for prospectors that offer their time. Up to you. Stay safe.
Sweet, thank you, Sol. So here we go. That is very pretty. It's very purple. So again, it's standard early game survival fare. Let's grab some resources. Craft. Need some rocks. And where do I get rocks? Because I'm assuming I can't just punch a boulder. Oh, there's some rock. Oxide and stone. Now, to my knowledge, yeah, we've got like a little 0.2 meter down the bottom there. We're struggling a little bit with the model, isn't it? I'll keep an eye on it because it doesn't... I'm trying to see if the frame rate on that is bad. Now, what we're going to do then, we're going to switch the model over to a PNG. Just because I don't think it does much of a good service to just have my model freaking out in the corner there. So let's close down VBridger. That'll get us some more resources as well anyway for the game. Where are we with reactive? Let's log in and put myself in a call in Discord. Bloop. That means I should. If reactive wants to connect. If I include my own image. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Now, I am actually going to have a bit of a play around with Oh, what's it called? PNG Tuber Plus. I want to see if I can double check how that works. But a lot of this stuff's set to reasonable. Reasonable levels, so we'll keep that as is. Because it's very pretty. Yeah, PNG! Well, the focus is going to be on the game anyway, so it's just making sure that we're doing things right. Not the rat dance. I mean, the rat dance seems to be missing there. There it is. Rat dance and rat dance. There's rat dancing and rat dance, and there's a rat, and it is a dancing rat, and there is a rat. Wow, a stone deposit. Yeah. I'm not going to make an awful lot of progress on gathering resources because we've got no stamina and not really anything else going. What do I need? So I know no recipes. So I'm assuming I just want to focus on gathering up some resources and leveling them up. There are like perk trees and stuff in this as well, which I'm interested to check out. There we are, there's level. So I can sneak. What are you? Plains Equix. Look at his horns. He's laid down. Hello, handsome. What are you doing? Oh, I love him. The first animal I met and it didn't try to eat me. I am nervous about things wanting to eat me. Rat dance. Oh, I need to have a look and see if I can figure out, like, say figure out, just animate things well. What are you? Something just like meh doesn't matter. Pygmy lock. Oh, that looks pretty. There's like a waterfall over there. Let's head over that way then. Because that looks like a bit of a plateau with like a cliff up against it, and if there's water there, that might not be a terrible place to call home. It's a geyser. Oh, did the game just crash? Little bit. I think it was loading another chunk and freaked out. Oh, I'm so sorry, little rabbit. Okay, so there's not water over there, it's a geyser, but I'm not sure if I can drink from that. Here's something. Let's have a look at the map. Have we got water sources here? We do to the south. Let's head over that way then, because I feel like water's going to be one of our early issues. I probably just want to try and set up like a little shack. It's like a dumpy like armadillo thing over there. That's cool. Is it you that's making that noise? Okay. I love it. I'm probably going to expect a couple of little laggy bits because this is just on my oop, that's a ball. On my hard drive as opposed to my SSD. Because I just wanted to see how it performed and whether or not we needed to worry about it. Rainstorms incoming. How worried about that do I need to be? I think we're far enough away from the bore anyway, it shouldn't want to eat us. So that is one of the things that sort of attracted me to this game, is the weather events. Because they do seem to play... What are you? Bit of a roll. I don't know what that is, I don't like it. We are gonna scooch up this way. Because that doesn't look friendly. Okay, so the weather's just horrible. You don't seem to be really suffering for it, other than the fact that it's soggy and visibility is shocking. That ball's still there, so I don't really want to engage with it. I'll tell you what, they know how to make it feel atmospheric. Storm exposure. Okay, this is what I was reading about. So we're currently inside a rock. I suppose we take this opportunity. Let's eat that watermelon technically. Let's get some basic stuff. So get a knife, campfire, oxidizer. We got a talent point. I'm just not going to spend it yet because I don't know what that's going to be best spent on. You can see we've got the weather forecast up at the top right corner. I'm assuming it's going to be storming over the next little bit of the day, and then it should hopefully settle pretty quickly. It's like it's heavy and then it's going to calm down a bit, like very soon. It's probably going to carry on raining, but I think the weather's going to be nice. So let that tick over, see what that's doing on the old forecast. So I'm not sure how to read that yet. It's obviously not super new. Oh, that moves some trees down. That saves me doing some chopping. Oh, we're in the heavy part now. Okay, we definitely don't want to be out in that then. Holy hell! Okay, so it's going to switch over to the light rain, and then it's going to be that for a little while until it switches back to cloudy. Okay, that now makes a bit of sense. Back to regular storm, so let's see if we can get some results while it's not too bad. Ah! What the fuck are you? I mean, whatever it is, it's dead, but I'm nearly dead. Jesus! Hideous mutant now at peace. Right. in the bugger. We are taking damage from the storm. We're getting back in our rock. What am I currently being hurt with? Let's see what's going on. Rain exposure, okay. Watermelon's doing something for me. Food, I don't do anything. Please don't be mad at me, Mr. Ball. Fuck you. Oops. Alright. Respawn with a penalty. Now, I believe there is no penalty, it's just... It used to be like an XP penalty. But those are not fun, so... gear will be left with a map marker, can be retrieved. No bed found. Respawn at random location. So we've dropped it on a new mini pod. We're at boss death run and a grace period. Unharmed while spawning, so you just can't be killed while you're spawning. That's nice. Our stuff is basically straight south, and that pod is collapsed. We didn't really have much stuff, did we? So, how desperate am I to run back down? Probably ought to anyway, because we're actually by the water. So it still looks like it's probably the place to go. Alright, I definitely need some weapons then, more than a pickaxe and an axe. Oh, I should have brought my knife out for that pig, shouldn't I? I'll have a look at some of the talents soon and maybe see what we can do. Because I want to have a bit of an experience that I'm not super aware of. Because here's the thing, I've watched people play this, but I've been watching them sort of second monitor, vague idea of what's going on. But the one thing that I've seen everybody do is use bows. So I think my first instinct is we're not going to touch bows. We're going to play the game weird before we play it quote-unquote effective. Okay, so there's plenty of resources up here. That's a deer. How generous is the fall damage? Not very. I actually sprained my ankle from that hide. So, don't fall off things. And it's going to be the first lesson, I suppose. But the first lesson I learned was don't let a boar get too intimate with your giblets. Second lesson is don't fall off short cliffs because it will kill you. Take all, Jobly. What are you? Are you salt? Okay. Can I just put the oxide in there? Yeah, sweet. And we've got running water over here. Oh, some metal mounts. Get into my giblets. Is this one of those stranger danger things? Yeah, I had a boar jam its head inside my anus. So... we got off to a really good start in this game. Those fish? Come back, fish! I want to slap you! Ugh. Old Slappy. I gotta be honest, this feels like as good a area at least to start building as any. That's another one of those little rabbits, isn't it? Just like a take all hotkey, maybe. That's that big bory thing. That is so cute. He's like a big old boulder on legs. I love him. Also, hi JC. I'm not ignoring you, I'm just being molested. There's some murder chickens up there, so I don't think we'll go up there. Yeah, we'll see about setting up just like a little shit shack. Tech tree, so what do we need for a tiny shit shack? Wood building set, we'll just go with wood because the thatch is just awful. Bone or cloth. Melee damage and melee resist. 16 physical resist. Let's grab the bone armor then. And that should hopefully get us started. Torch as well, I think that'll be it for our points. That should get us started. And what's going on with these talent trees? Carry away. Rocks, harvesting, lumber. Okay. Food, hunting tree. Double resource yield from babies? No! Oh, see the location of world bosses. Adventure points, exploration. Meditation, combat. So what have we got? And we've got this solo tree, which is just because I'm playing alone. I get more stuff. Benefit from both solo and normal talents while playing solo. Spears, bows. That's knives. Any other weapons I could go with? Or am I just kind of relegated to knives or spears if I want to go melee? We'll see. I really want storm resistance. That feels like a bit... Nah. Right, let's have a look then. Crafting. Right. Wood things. So I want 4 of you. 2 of you. 6 of you. Couple of you. 4 of you, and a door. And I can actually make some bits of the bone armor too. Right. So let's deploy, and then this should snap. Yes. Then what I want to do is I want to... Can I pick that back up? Do I need a hammer for that? Maybe. We'll deploy that, put it in that corner. Deploy! Oh, yeah, there we go. Did I make that door? Nope. My queue was full. And I've not got enough wood. Sweet. Carrot, put that in our mouths. Let's see what we can do. I think I might have to just go into spears early, just because I think they're probably going to be easier to keep things at like a slight range. Kinda hoping that might knock stuff down, Fellies. Alright, let's make that door. So if I come in here, deploy you. I actually made this quite small, didn't I? That's not what I wanted to do, so was it? Probably need that hammer to be able to pick these up. But for now... Why the destruction? I could just do a little one. Oh my god, yeah, we'll just do that then. Get another one then, crafting up, break this one down, and then we'll just do like that at the top. Because I just like the look of that. I mean, we'll quite literally just set up a tiny little shit shack. Because that is what everyone needs in the start of a new survival. Just a little shit shack, just to get you going. There we go. Deploy. Where was it? There we go. And deploy. And it was this one. There's a blue back outside. I don't know what that is, what that does. Let us... So I can craft 2 pieces of bone armor, so I'll do the helmet, the gloves, make a campfire. Do I not have access to a bedroll already? That feels silly. Tech tree. Nope. How do I make a bedrock? Am I just that stupid? Maybe. Put a campfire outside. I don't trust it inside on the wood because like things can burn down in this game. Who's making that bloody racket? Is it you? Is that the blue bar? I can actually make some throwing knives. Let's make a few of these then. Yeah, it was you. Okay, this was a horrible mistake. Well, at least I died near home. We've got our little shit shack. We can make our way back over. This guy's peppered with knives, but I mean, just looking at him, there's a reason I shouldn't have took that from you. Like, would you take on something that looks like a bear covered in armor? Probably not. But that's what we're here to do. We're here to test the limits. Woo! Woo, indeed. That come through. If there are any issues with the redeems and stuff, just let us know in the chat, because I can't get to the headset without them duplicating, which is really annoying. Grab some more rocks, because I can quite do with getting a few more of those throwing knives, just in case something does creep up on my button. But I hope everyone's having a good start for the week. Because it's definitely been nice to just sort of not do anything, as bad as that sounds. If you have been paying attention to the social medias and stuff, we are now VGen verified, so we'll be adding that to. Excuse me. We'll be adding that to our social links and stuff eventually. I'll maybe set that up as a different timer announcement. So we'll be looking to open up and do some possibly emotes and things over time, or like the reactives, because I do actually quite enjoy doing them. And if you've also seen that post, you have likely seen I am continuing to work on a, you know, I've always been sort of dabbling in the print on demand. I've never really gotten all the way into it. It's always been a bit like, I'm not sure if this is going to be the way that I want it to, I'm not sure what's going to happen. But I've actually been on Redbubble for 8 years. Which is quite a long time. Who are you? Is it going to calm down at all? Can I keep on? It is. What? That was a good shot. Man, it's fucking Ganoggin. We've got no knives about, so let's take this back to our corpse, I guess. I do like the fact that you can just like pick up your kills and bring them back. But you don't need to, you can field dress a lot of things, but if you are in a position where you do just need to grab stuff and go. Because we want the bones anyway, we want the bones, we want the leathers. So we'll bring this back. Our little shit shack was it just up here? Yeah, because there's the waterfall. Seems my corpse must be around here somewhere. Sounded a bit like something horrible was nearby. I don't like that noise. You're coming in here with me. We're going to drop you down. How do I drop you? Oh, just hold right click. Okay, sweet. how do I repair? Do I just right click, repair? Sweet. And then let's craft up. So we've got the forearms. Let's get the foot armor, and then we want to save it for the chest and the legs. But that is at least us starting to be a little bit more protected, even if we're just wrapped in bones. Attachment slots. These have got attachment slots, which is kind of cool. So what does this give me in total? Like, what would that be? 35 resist? Chuck that back on there. Eat some tomatoes. Yum, yum, yum. Let's actually craft up some more of these bone knives, because they seem to be doing a decent job for me. We've got 0 points. We'll try and invest in a storage box, I think, next. Should be able to get some XP anyway, just by like mining stuff. So we're in a good spot. Sulfur. Don't really need sulfur right now. We will do once we get an oxide. Bingo me, what's it? What have we got? Up top, we've got something going here. Didn't like that noise, something was screaming. So we've got a blue back up there. I don't like not being able to see. There it is. Right, I've got a bit of armour now. What level are you? Okay, these things aren't actually too bad now that I know what they're what they're kind of like. That's not too awful. And there we go, there's a little level, so we can actually get our storage box. I'm pretty sure there was a murdered chicken up here somewhere. Have a quick look at that. That's another one of these deer things. There's the murdered chicken. That's a bit of a jump, so I'm not going to be able to get over there. That works for me, because that means that if I can't get over there, odds are they can't get to me. Oh, this was a bad move. This feels like it was a very bad move. Well, if you can't get to me, then it was a really good one. Okay, there's like a hunting pack of these things. These are racks. And they're all dead. I am the greatest hunter that ever fucking lived. And I defy anyone to tell me that I fucking suck. Alright, where's your last one? There he is. Okay, he's a bit folded over, he looks a bit wrong. Knife is broken, let's repair. Can I search bedroll in here? Oh, there it is, it's by the campfire. Sweet. Let's grab a drying rack as well while we're here, because odds are food is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass. But I already feel a lot braver. Stamina does take a while to regen. That's something to keep in mind. Alright, so we've got the fireplace. That's not all of the wood. Can I split you? Yes. Let's put meat in there. We've got the other meat. Fatty T-bone. Let's chuck that in. We've got a bunch of stuff that seems to be spoiling. Not another one of you. Okay, so these things seem to be pretty everywhere. But at least they seem to be fairly manageable. I think we've got enough bones as well, actually, now for the full bone set. Alright, crafting. Bedroll. Chest armor. Leg armor. Can I make... Yep, rag torch. Alright, so we've got a bedroll. Sweet. And what else did I want? I wanted storage crate. Just so we can drop some junk. Used by the Quarite gun. What the fuck is a Quarite gun? Right, we'll go for food and water. Petri, we got the purifier, didn't we? So what do I need for that? Purifier and the oxidizer. Stone and charcoal, both of those. Oxidizer. Get off my food. Alright. So we've got some grubbiness. Alright, so it's just the stones I'm missing, isn't it? Basic water purifier, I think that just goes in the water. Yeah. We just need stones for that. I don't really want to go out in the night. Can I... set spawn point as well. And let's eat that. Yum, yum, yum. If we're going to be working on the oxidizer, we're supposed to go some and some more rocks. Beware of the man who speaks with hands. I didn't realize you were so fucking racist against fucking mute people. Oxidizer just needs leather, so I do just need to kill something. And let's make up some more throwing knives. random fucking bunny on me. I can get that bit of leather. Sweet. And I didn't get any leather off it. Yay! Alright, can I... How do I put these down? Placed into a body of water to create filtered water, so we just... Is it better for me to come down to where the river bank is?
Deliver me from mine enemies, O my God. Defend me from them that rise up against me. Deliver me from the workers of iniquity and save me from bloody men. The mighty are gathered against me.
OBS.
Awake to help me, and behold.
Yeah, let us know if that didn't come through and I'll get those points refunded. Because we're doing a PNG stream, it might just be that things are being a bit buggy. Audio came through, fair enough. The animation just didn't pop up on my OBS, which is a bit stinky. Oh, that's right, because they removed the animation on it. I need to fiddle with that redeem, swap it around and either reduce the price or see what else we can do, because yeah, they've removed the actual video. I was having a look around on, was it sound alerts or blurps as you running it through? Either way. More admin tasks, never ends. That's a horse. That's a deer. Ah, we spot me. Where are my knives? Because some of them just aren't, like, even coming through. I assume they're there, but they're just not rendering. Okay, he's in the river. Seems to be like some spread on this, so like, that's why I'm fucking this up so badly. There we go, we get there in the end. Bitten by where's my health? Or was it just because I was carrying something in the water? No, I've got 2 minutes of something. What are you? Poisoned? Why am I poisoned? I don't eat anything funny. Whatever. Yeah, he's all naked. Keep hearing things making noise, but I think part is the poison just ticking. get in here, shoot that, crafting oxidizer. What I should do is it like fills up a balloon. And you just like take a swig off it. Water's a little bit low, so let's go and check if the purifiers have done anything for us yet. No, they need fueling. Okay. I guess we're just going to have to suck it up and drink some dirty water. And there's some debuffs, yummy. Tainted water, 15% chance to cause dysentery, so that may cause it. I'm not sure if it's going to yet. Venom slowly draining health, wait out. Must have been bitten by something in the water, maybe. I didn't mean to drink the water, god damn it. Yeah, these are filling up with drinkable water. Sweet. Well, we'll just hope I don't get dysentery then. Because if I do, I'll shoot myself to death. Alright, what's the next tier up then from these stone tools? Because these are shit. So I could work up to a bone knife and a bone spear. I should probably get the firewhacker. Just in case my house sets on fire. Could get a fishing rod. Ropes and sticks. Assuming there's other stuff that I need for them, but we're probably not in the position we can do anything with that yet. I don't think there's... We'll get the bandage and the suture kit. So I'm pretty sure we were bleeding earlier, so I think that'll still just be handy to have. But I don't think there's anything else that I really want to unlock at this tier. Crafting, what can I craft? So I could do some bandages, do more of them, suture kits. Yeah, let's make a couple of them. And bandage, make one using fibre. Okay. So one more bandages, I just need to go and grab some more random crap off the floor. Sweet! Shack going. I don't want to invest too much because wood burns. So one bad storm and we can very easily lose our stuff. What are you? Are you a drag? No, you're a pig. Boom. Headshot. What do you have for me? Bacon! I want to make bacon my whole personality. Don't you just love it when somebody just is bacon? And is made of bacon? And is bacon making? Making bacon. Alright, well, into there we go with raw bacon. Charcoal, that's nice. When did we get leather? Oh, I must have just like accidentally swapped that over. Chucking that gamey meat, we're chucking that wood. Might as well. We need the stuff. seems to be doing alright, so I can just get in the right channels. So what are my main things I'm looking for at the minute? Probably, what do you need for that? Stones. Oh, my pick is broken, that's why I can't do it. Windstorm. Oh, that's something that I want, isn't it? The hammer. What do I need for the hammer? No. So what happens when the weather is shit is your structures start to deteriorate. So sometimes you do have to just come back and make sure that it's not, you know, your house hasn't fallen down. Bacon. Yeah, we got dysentery. God damn it. Food gives you legs. So is our house taking any damage from this, or are we actually alright to just sort of mill it out? I think we're right to just keep milling about, to be honest. Silica's not something I'm desperate for. It's vibrant wood that I'm kind of really angling for at the minute, I think. Why not all this? Come on, there we go. What's bleeding? There's another blue back there. Oh, I just got a warning. Was that my house? No, it's this. Wind exposure. Increasing oxygen consumption, reduces your mobility, increases your stamina, and damages you. Okay. So I guess we don't want to hang out in that for any longer than we need to. Prime meat. That gives you a prime meat buff. Okay. Some more oxide in there just to give us some more oxygen. Right, Heba goblins. Start putting some stuff away. I like it sometimes when I'm trying like quick stack stuff. Grab the bones. Did I damage anything? Not super. Well, it's better to repair it than have it break in the moments where you don't. Right, what else have we got going? So, talents. Let's have a look here. Are there any XP talents? Stay proficient. Increases shared experience. Exposure resistance while riding. Extra space, extra space. Oh, there's anything there for experience. Solo, is there anything here for experience? Yes, that there. So I should probably start down this tree then. How do I get to that? So I need to get to the big three. And then I can move towards Lone Wolf. Okay, so let's chuck a couple of points in there. We'll head down this side for the wooden mining. Get the big three. Because then we can have a look at these if we're desperate to. We can move towards Lone Wolf pretty quickly. We're not behind a rank, I don't think, but we'll see. Let's have a look at some of these survival ones then. So that's carry away, felling. Towards and stakes decreases the seasonal loss. And for now, we'll just put a few points in here. Mining stone. Some stone mining ore, oxide, more stone. So yeah, some decent ones further down the mining tree, but like the early ones look like they're a bit crap. I'll just get some more carry capacity to start with. So that one's passed. Lovely jubbly. That's another key. And he fell in the river, hell yeah! What can I say? I'm the master. And I managed to drink the stanky water. God damn it! Is there a way to like tell the game to not let you drink the stanky water? Also, that pig is tiny now. I made him into bones. Can I get these birds? Probably if I wasn't terrible. Right. So, I probably want to start nosing around because we've got a little shack now, we've got food, we've got water. If I keep grabbing up some fibre, and another couple of bandages. That's a horse. If there's one thing I know from watching people play, horses are assholes. They just don't interact with horses. That's a pygmy lot. Kinda wanna have a look. Can we eat the horse? We can eat the horse. The horse is very ugly. Let's have a look, see if we can maybe hunt the horse. There he is. Not a chance there's two of them. I'm not getting involved. Believe it or not, getting your head kicked in by a horse is not on the to-do list for today. Alright, so what I am looking for are weird structures along the walls. Because I want iron. Rumour has it, it's in caves. It's another one of those big deer things with his weird head. I don't like that noise. Also, this looks weird. Yes, it is weird. So if you've got your pickaxe out and you see like an area that looks a little bit off, and it flags it up as stone, you can dig through it. Which I think is pretty neat. Let's let our stamina regenerate a little bit. We'll make a couple of bandages. Because in these, what can I make more throwing knives? Not really, I need to get some more sticks and fibre. You, sir, are an ugly son of a bitch. At least he's just bones now. Just bones can't hurt me. Throwing knives. I'll probably grab a fair few if I can. What was that? That's a charmer, that's a little goat. Very skittish, and I've scared it off already because I missed. That's a horse all by itself. That's a baby horse. No, it's not. That's an adult horse. Oh, God. Is that the same pair that was milling about earlier? I don't know. All I know is I've eaten them. And they've got like weird tusks. Because the animals on Icarus are gross mutants. So the idea of the game is that a planet was being terraformed, so the planet is Icarus. Icarus was being terraformed, and something happened. It's done something wrong. So the wildlife was supposed to be seeded from Earth wildlife. It's basically turned it into an Earth-like planet. And something has happened. Things have not come out right. The planet does not have a breathable atmosphere, but it produces these exotics. So like weird chemicals. So the space company that did the initial terraforming was just like, yo, dog, we'll give you no tools, but if you can go and find like some super space juice, we'll totally pay you for it. So that's why we're here. We're here to get some space juice. Let's get some knives. So it's not just that we've just like turned up out of fucking nowhere onto an alien planet to just be like, yo, dog, let's just go and kill everything. They will provide us no support, and we are expected to bring them things for money. Alright, we are in a cave, which means we don't want to be in here too long so we can get sick. Bees! You get them? Yeah, killed the bees. Bee swarm. Bees are swarming around you, slows you down, fucks you up. Underground, cancel the dehumidifier. Well, we're not going to get a dehumidifier, are we? There's the bee hive. Can I break that from here? I can! Did I get anything useful? Or did I just kill the bees? Iron ore! Oh, sweet, delicious ore, get in my mouth. Let's look at food has expired. What's up with those again? There we go, got the iron. Sweet. Roll up again. Here, more bees. What are you? Because you're very blue. Exotics! Might come back here when we've got a better pickaxe, because this one's a bit shit. But we should now have some ores. Aluminium, copper. There's bees up there. I'll get all this gathered up. Is that coal or is that salt? That's coal. Not sure how to feel about the cave. Janky hitbox. There we go, got him. Did I pick up any oxide? We'll grab this iron ore there and then we'll head back to base. We'll get a drink, fill up our oxygen again. See where we're at. I think what we need to be trying to focus on doing right now is leveling up to 10 as fast as we can. Because we've got some coal now. We've got some ore. That's gold. We can't use that. But we can upgrade to like metal tools pretty fucking quickly if we can hit the next tier. This tier 2 is where we get the crafting bench, skinning bench, cooking stations. Rhine Tusk shield. Cave worm gear. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, I'm running out of oxygen. No, that's fine. So we'll get scooting back out. If we can find like a chunk of oxide or two, we'll just jam them in our ass. But home was just over that ridge anyway, so we'll get a wiggle on. Just hoping we don't end up fighting anything on the way back, because that will slow us down just a bit too much. These blue boys, they're cute and I love them. You can tame the creatures at some point in this game. It's essentially you have to like adopt a baby and then raise it. I heard a horse. Probably up on the ridge. Yeah, oxygen's critical, I know. I was hoping to find like a shard of oxide on the floor. Come on, I'm just looking for like a shard of blue. Can't sprint because I've got no air. There we go. And what's that? Cave sickness. I managed to get fucking cave sickness. Lovely. It's basically pneumonia. You just get fluid and spores in your lungs for the crime of daring to be in a damp place for 10 minutes with a helmet on. Alright, let's have a swig. Yum, yum, yum. Yes, I know oxygen's critical. That's why I'm coming home to eat some. Crafting. Let's. Can I get a ramp? Not anymore wood. Blah blah blah. That's stacks. What was I about to make? A ramp, wasn't it? It's fibre. And probably some sticks. Right. Ramp. And a couple more storage crates. And let's get this knocked out of the way so I can actually get. That's the deer. I thought I had something nasty. Oh, what have we got? So we've got some more meat, haven't we? Let's get that chucked in. Fatty T-bones. Oh, something's making noise that I do not like. Stairs, roof. Okay, we should go to the bottom ramp then. Which means I can get in the house. Might increase the footprint of this a little bit just so it comes out a bit further. Oh, because that'll give us a little bit more space and hopefully we can get just a bit more tack in the way. What's up, buddy? Ah! This is definitely one of those games where you don't want to spend all your points. Because it falls into very similar areas to like Ark, where one person, multi-mod it, one person can't learn everything. But unlike Ark, you can still do everything. You're just not going to be the best at everything. With the blueprints, you will not get enough blueprint points, so you really got to just got to manage them. Can I make some more? 3 of you, 2 of you, 4 of you, 2 of you, a couple more of you. This in theory. There we go. There. What options for these floors? They've got a trapdoor option. Fair. Deploy. And we'll put a nice window on the back. Alright, 7. And what I should be able to do is, can I pick that up? Deconstruct is Y. I do want to put a window on there. Just so we can see out and actually sort of not just walk out into something's face. Right. What are we doing? We are going to get some corner pieces. Okay, so we don't have inverted ones. Those are handy actually. I really like it when games have those. And right. Oh, we got wood roof, ramp, stairs. We're going to go to the roof, aren't we? That just gives us a little bit more room to work with, without making the building's footprint too big. Deploy. Couple of storage chests. And we'll put our walls away because we don't need those all on us. Spoiled meat, bones. Store those, put those away, store those. Store the fur. The fur will be handy. What do we need for a drying rack? Everything I just put away. What else do I need? Wood sticks, fibre. Yes, just the one. Lovely. Yeah, everyone's got to have a little crap shack to start their journey. That's a crocodile. Why are you here? Right, your weak spot is the side of your head. That is a second crocodile. Excuse me, lads. tail swipe. Like, crocodiles don't actually tail swipe. Come on, bandage up. Oh god, I've got no rocks. Oh, that's silicate. Repair. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, knife's broken again. God, give me Drax any day. Jesus Christ. Come on, Gip. I need a rock. I need a rock. Someone on the floor there, I just ran past. Get away from me, get away from me. Oh my god, I killed it. Yes. Crocodiles are scary and they were eating my face.
Are they crocodiles or alligators?
It says crocodile. It just came out of nowhere and bit my legs off. That's not very nice.
What's thinking?
Oh, what's that? The carcass. Suppose we'll maybe have a look for that if the if it's still there in the morning. It hasn't attracted a bunch of predators to my house. Oh. Well, that was horrifying. Oh, I've got to wake myself up. I have healed a bit. Let's turn that off. I suppose we'll see if there's other alligator corpses out here somewhere. It was up by one of the rocks, wasn't it? I've got some horses nearby. We'll take our winnings and cut our losses. The important thing is, we didn't die, and I'm the best space survival man ever did survive in space. And I will fight anyone who says that I suck. Around here, wasn't it? Because it got stuck on... Ah, that's a pig. You see me? Oh. Ah, they're getting us some levels. Let's get this older mine out. Not fully just for me to actually make some more things. Oh, the blue back up there. And we'll probably grab some water as well. Let's get some to drink. Where did I put my thingies? Right. Let's repair stuff, and then make a bunch of... We'll make a drying rack, and then... more throwing knives. Because I really could have used more of those during that crocodile fight. Is that another ball? It looks like it. There's a few of them milling about here. No, that's a drac. That's a couple of drac. We have healed up pretty well. Something else mad at us coming down the hill. Another drag. Right, well, we can take it. Oh, right. Well, that was a lot of excitement. It's that lovely bit in the early game where just like everything is desperate to kill me. And it is a little bit of a fight to kill it back. Ooh, she's got the shudders. Now, I am going to be looking to continue this quite regularly, I'm hoping. I'm wanting to basically take the streams and upload them to YouTube. So if you are on YouTube, hi. And we'll see how this goes, because I want to start doing some more sort of like series and things. I'm not the best at editing, so it may just be sort of long form content, but we'll see where we get to. I could probably use one, couldn't I? I don't know how many points it's worth, probably not a huge amount. Well, I suppose the alternative for now to sort of keep leveling is to keep hunting. Keep an eye out for what's going on around us. And just keep gathering up some resources as well. Because we just need to hit level 10. Prometheus is intended to be started when you're at the Tier 3 gear. So this is like tech. So like proper forges, cement, concrete, biofuel and stuff. And we have started it at essentially the Stone Age. Because we're ever so slightly stupid. But it's fun. Yeah, there's really nothing else that I really want to make at this point, is there? Sounds like we've got a couple of herbivores making some noises. You little baby, I think you're a little baby. There we are, level 8, nice. 2 talent points, 1 solo point, 3 blue points. So, lots of getting full. That's a bore. Hey! Something so satisfying about like that. Like, I get that they've, you know, it's like in Skyrim and they've kind of gone, oh yeah, this is one of the bits that people really love. Trouble for me in Skyrim is whenever I shoot things like that, I'll get the kill cam and it'll just miss, and then I'll fire again, I'll get the kill cam and it'll miss, and it's just on repeat, and I just feel so stupid. That's my crocodile. He has been eaten by something. You're gonna be mad at me for picking that up, yeah? So ugly. In the good kind of way. I like it when alien stuff is like just ugly. People spend too much time trying to make things like quote unquote pretty. But there is something to be said about like an aesthetically pleasingly like ugly creature. And I'm actually really loving the sounds of things just moving about. Like, I know there are creatures nearby, because I can hear them well before I see them. What are you? Are you just like reeds of that? I think they are. What have I got over here? So we've got like carrots and things. Should probably get a sickle. Because then I can start gathering up some seeds. Might wait until we can get like a slightly better one than the basic ones. Might see about putting in like a little bridge or something just so we can get over the river and see what's going on over there. O2 is low. Let's grab some more and head over. What is my current warning? Oh, just the low oxygen. I should probably keep on top of that then, because the XP penalty, it's actually a little bit wrong. And where do you think you've come from? That is actually not bad damage. 100 and something for the headshots. I'll just keep using the axe. I suppose the knife is better and a little bit less stamina intensive, so that's a trade-off. Sulphurs again. Pretty. I should probably go and mine up some more oxide. Oh, no, wait, I've got some here. Add to stacks. Grab that oxide. Fill you up. What's that? Raw white meat. I need to get some of this out my hotbar as well, actually. Let's put our drying rack somewhere really dry, like right under a waterfall. Dried white meat will give us food consumption. Cooked meat? No, once it's been cooked, it can't be processed. Can I do bacon? No, okay, so the bacon and stuff can't go on there, but the gamey meats and stuff can. Fatty T-bone can. So we'll dry some of these as well, so we're not constantly like topping back up. just let them go back there, because that'll keep the thing safe. I don't know if that's a problem. And the bacon we will cook, because we don't really have much of a choice. Turn that back on. Right. Can I make a fire whacker? I should make a fire whacker just so I've got a fire whacker. Because I don't want to be in a position where my house is on fire and then I'm like, oh, I shouldn't make a fire whacker and then not have one. Oh, I already have one. Well, now I've got two. Means I've got the extra durability. That's fine. And we are creeping that XP back up. We'll just do a bit of mine and see if we can't get some delicious experience. Right, stamina's low. Let's go to our lone wolf. Start working towards that again. I don't really care about low maintenance. Regen, melee, max health. Not actually going to let me go into Tis But a Scratch. Do I have to have a point and fleet-footed for that? Nah. I was being a dick then. Whatever. But we can work our way down here. Tech tree. Yeah, again, there's not really anything I want to work towards just yet. Once we've got the crafting bench, we can start looking to do some basic quests and things, which would be nice. This early game, it's just like, yeah, you're here, you're in the world, get some survival done. But once you've got that kit set up and you're ready to go, there are operations and things. So it's like, go out and hunt 20 rabbits, or go to this place and do this thing, and, you know, investigate this place, or, you know, interesting stuff that gets you around the map. Gets you some nice gear as well. I know some people really like super prepared them. Some people do them really quite, like, late in the game. I kind of want to see what we can do to, like, push ourselves a bit. So I'm going to be looking to try and get started on some of the missions quite early. Because I don't want the, like, rewards to just sort of not be worth it. You know, I want to be able to do it and take away the reward and go, yes, you know what? That's done it. That's given me something that I didn't have before and will help me in my progression. Otherwise it's just getting stuff to break down. It's like, yeah, something, I'm pretty sure it's another one back. Yeah. Actually, isn't it, darling? What have we got going on a little bit further down the river? Let's have a look downriver. It's got some more pronghorns over there. Some areas that are definitely a bit more plateauy, and I probably don't want to get up on top. What's the damage on? 45 to 50, 27 to 30. Yeah, the knife is still way better than the axe. It's just the axe just felt like it was doing a lot. So it's definitely worth it to use the knife for combat early, even if it does need a lot of repairs. What are you? You're in the river. Are you just a rabbit? I think you are, aren't you? Yeah. I don't worry too much about just rabbits. Like, predators, I think, give you the most XP, so that's kind of what we're gonna keep our eyes open for. Stuff that we know we can take. You're a Chala. You're a Pronghorn. Flash Storm is coming in. Yeah, we need to get back to base then. Let's... Oh, God. Right, we're keeping a fire whacker out just in case, because I feel like we're going to need it. Yep, the house is taking damage, so we repair this as we go. And that's why we've got the fire whackers. Also, wood structures, they just take a lot of damage, seriously. We want to get away from the wood tier as soon as we can. It's just the weather. I don't think there's going to be too much more lightning given the forecast. It should just be cloudy soon. Oh! Oh, why that felt so tense. Yeah, fix up the house. Have some air. And we'll get a lovely swig of water. There's some murder chickens down here. What the fuck is a Kira? It's the birds we've been seeing all along. But we killed a big chicken! Big chicken! Sorry, bud. cannot wait to get to some slightly more durable tools. I get that stone is supposed to be cheap shit that you can repair on the fly. But, this is painful. Let's drop some stuff off because we do have pockets full of garbage. You've got a pocket for the garbage. And I am notoriously bad at inventory management in these sorts of games. So let's do that. Got more oxide if we desperately need it. Probably get some stuff for some more throwing knives as well. Something's making some screams that I'm not too good at. Now, I am going to credit the fact that we've had a relatively successful first episode to the fact that I have watched a few people play. So, I do just want to shout out some of the channels that I have been watching. So that would be Flipsy and Madstone Gaming. They've got some fantastic series going. I first came across this game actually watching Guns, Nerds and Steel. Obviously he's more of a 7 Days to Die guy. But yeah, I just want to sort of see where this game sort of takes us. Oh, we're at level 9. Nice. One more to go and then we can sort of start getting started. Let's glue back. Got anything going on over this cliff? His home's just down that ridge, so let's just have a potter about. We'll head upriver maybe a little bit. Definitely heard something there that didn't sound particularly happy. That's what we'll do. Try and keep some oxide in our oxygen slots. Because if we are going to take a slightly longer jaunt, I don't want to be in the position where we're desperate for it again. So let's just do that quickly. Right, so there really isn't much of a reason to come up here, because this plateau leads up to another plateau. Which leads up to another plateau. Oh, I got him right in the face, but he didn't die. Say that, like, this could be quite a nice area to sort of set my house. As could down there. Basically, just a long running water is probably just a really good place to live. Because, like, not only is it a natural barrier, you need water. I know the rain catchers, especially given the storms and stuff, are probably pretty good. But it's definitely something to think about. Definitely something for me to think about. Let's see, okay, yeah. Gotta get used to the way these nodes all look over time. That's another horse. Just launch down the hill. Take those. Yum, yum, yum. Your bones. The bones, they speak to me. You want to kill the ape, so you'll have to take his bones. Oh, I think it'd be fun to do like an Oblivion playthrough that's like an actual roleplay one as well. like loose roleplay. Like, still do the fun stuff in the game, but definitely tone it down. And I might do that again, using the PNG as opposed to the main model. Just because... Is that another cave? That's another cave, isn't it? Looks like the water flows into there. Let's head back to base, drop some stuff off, and we'll have a poke around in there. I feel like that might be a fun little jaunt. Can I make some more knives? What am I missing? Fibre? Well, we've got fibre coming out of our bomb holes. Oh, just the wrong floor. Max. Is that it? Oh, I need some more sticks. Where are my sticks? There we are. Let's make up a load of those so that I don't have to think about making. Right. Got the oxide, so we will throw that in our two slots. Yeah, these took a while to spoil, which is nice. Like, actual hours IRL, which is nice. So, we'll just stack that up for now. We'll do the T-bone and the regular... I suppose one of those tomatoes, not a bunch of them there. Right. What do I need to repair you? Can I not repair that torch? Okay, so I'm going to have to make a new one. Fibre and sticks, we can do that. Just make a replacement for when that one pops. Grab a drink, and then we'll check out the cave. Oh. Whee! Yeah, if I'm going to start trying to do more of the... If I'm going to look to do some of my regular stuff, I'm going to look to possibly stream work on that. Because I do want to come up with a few designs and things. I've got some ideas and stuff and some bits and pieces sitting in a few old folders, so I'm going to redraw a lot of stuff and see where we go with it. Because I would just quite like to start doing things instead of sitting there thinking I would like to do things. Because that is the difference between wanting to do something and having done something. Is just sometimes it is just doing it. And I'm very good at sitting there going, oh well, I can't do that, and I don't want to do that, and I can't. And I just need to get off my bum and do it. Right, can I get in there? Is there anything in there? Oh, God, lag. Does this go anywhere? It does, but I don't think there's anything I can do in there given the amount of water. That's fine. We shall not go in this cave then for now. I think this is something where we would want to possibly bring some building resources and either do like a bridge or something along the edge. Could make quite a funky base to be fair if it was like over the river. But we know it's there, and we can go back in there and have a bit more of a look once we're better prepared. There's a boar up here. There's a pronghorn further on. Something made a noise I don't like. I was oh, I've done that. Is that Tilda? Tilda, it's the grave key. That opens up the console. Well, now I know, and I'll make sure I unbind that because I don't want to accidentally press that in the middle of combat. Because I am hopeless for fat fingering my keyboard, and dying like an idiot is not really on my to-do list. Oh, something squeaking and grumbling. That looks like another cave. I wonder if that links to the other one. It's one of those little Charla-deer things. Oh yeah, add him to the bestiary. Feel like a bit of a dick for that. I did just want to get him added. That skeleton a lot better. There's a lot of things making noises that I'm not keen on. That's another little go. Alright, let's check this out. Oh god, don't spit gunk at me. Ugh. Worm remains, worm scales? How much do they weigh? Not too much, we'll grab them. I might take that, I guess. Don't know what some of this stuff is useful for, but I'll take it. We'll grab up some more iron while we're here. So I wonder if it's easier to just like run at the worms, because the knives did damage. Not as much as I would have liked now, because some of these guys are too far away. Oh, it's the fact that they detonate and then do a load of damage on top. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? It's a little bit rough. There's some bees up there. Oh, what am I doing? I managed to shrink my OBS somehow. Oh, is that just going to keep spawning bees? Alright. I'm a little bit hungry. Let's just eat that one that was nearly out. Some more iron. What are you? I'll grab some over here, I guess. I don't like that little gap there. That feels like that's something else. So far, we're 2.5 hours in, and I'm having fun. I know it's a little bit grindy so far, but I don't know, I think it's neat. We'll break down wooden sticks. Seasoned logsman needs a fair few points, so let's get Rockstar. Ignore the additional stone while mining. I feel like that's going to be just annoying. Reduce the encumbrance penalty, seasoned woodsman. Because we're going to be doing a lot of wood cutting anyway, so we might as well get that nice and early. Now, what I do want to do, because the main thing for me with Icarus is not necessarily the survival, it's like with Ark. For me, I love the animals. So what I want to focus on a little bit will be the husbandry. We'll run through some of the quests, but I want to see what some of the tames do. I want to see if I can like get one of every tameable feature. Just see where we get to, you know? Because I feel like that's a fun set of little goals to do on a first. I can break the gold and I can't collect it. Alright, we'll not touch that again. I should probably get out of here before I get cave sickness. So I'll finish this node and then we'll leave. Hey, that's what I like to see. Oh, my pickaxe is broken, that's why I can't do anything. And now we can unlock the crafting bench and make things in our inventory, like actually at a bench instead of in our own pockets. There's the way out, so let's just grab some more time on the way. Because we might as well be walking away with as much as we can carry. Torch just broke, so let's get the other one that we made. No, not to G, that goes into L. And let's toddle on home. Cliff chicken! So home is... there's the river. Oh, there's some more cliff chickens. So we want to head down and round and loop back up. That's a nice little bit of a broken terrain. Whee! It's an alien stalagmite. There we go. Is it stalagmite, stalagmite, stalactite? Stalactites hold on tight. Stalagmites grow with all their might. Is that it? Let's get them the wrong way around. Here's a question, if you're still hanging on at this point in the stream / episode. If you could be a stalagmite or a stalactite, which would you be? And also, if it wasn't, like, bad to lick a stalactite, would you lick a stalactite? I think I would. Lick the rock. Lick the rock. Whoop! Can I get out of here? And sweet. So we'll get back to base and look at what we can do with tier 2. Oh, I'm excited. Oh, I'm excited. Start to see what we can do now, guys. Hi there, Nacho. How you doing? I hope you are keeping well, my friendo. Salt. Delicious salt. Oh, and hopefully I can get rid of these stupid stone tools. But it's so pretty. I know it's like very hazy. Like Prometheus is gorgeous. Add some websites and tech tree. Tier 2. That's what we want to see. So, crafting bench. Unlocked. Rain reservoir. Don't care. Oxide dissolver. Oxygen bladder. Water skin. Want the anvil bench. Iron pick. Iron axe. Iron knife. milk? No, we'll not worry about that. Right, so that's the basic tools that we're looking for. Could get a skinning bench, don't think we'll worry about that. I want to get the contact device. That is part of our quest line anyway. Stone furnace, we want that, so we can start smelting. Everything else, I think we leave for now. I know we'll want a mortar and pestle, so we'll grab that and the crushed bone. So we need that for epoxy, won't we? That was just my water is low. I think we can get a textiles bench for the next tier of armor, which is Wolf and Cave. Huge amount of poison resist and a bunch of regular resist. Cave sick resistance and mining gear. Ooh. So the cave worm stuff looks like something I'd want to do. Complete Quarite Brilliance to unlock. So that is part of a quest. So we will have to look into that. Palisade fortifications, a ranching station, decoration bench, we'll worry about that later. Wood cupboard. That is a fantastic option. And we'll get the lightning rod. What are the points have we got? We've got 7 more. Masonry bench needs level 15. The carpentry bench also needs level 15. So we will worry about getting some of these once we're a bit higher. Sandworm pieces. Made out of sandworm scales? That's cool. Complete Olympus Pyramid. Complete Prometheus Fracture. Oh, so I've got to do things on different planets. Olympus's pot shot to get a target dummy. So that's got to be done on Olympus. What was the one that I've got to do for the Garganatan breakout for the lab stuff? What did I need for the cave worms? Olympus carapace for hedgehogs. Oh, scorpion hedgehogs. Creature comforts pack. That is a DLC, so we're not going to have any chance of doing that. Quarite Brilliance. I'm going to have to figure out where that is then. But we'll see where we get to. So we could reduce the weight of stone. I don't really care about that. Let's reduce our encumbrance penalty again, just in case, because I feel like we're going to be dealing with that a lot. Oh, I need to think up. My bum. My bum. Seriously though, guys, make sure that you are keeping yourself nice and comfortable, because you only get one bum and one back. Look after them. Right, well, don't think there's anything else that I'm desperate to spend points on, so we'll keep it at that for now. Suppose we could go into the cooking station and then over to the salting station. I'll worry about that later. Right, what are we doing? Crafting. So the workbench. Can I track you on my hood? No? Okay. What do we need? Fibre, wood, stone and lead. So, fibre, leather, wood and stone. Let's craft you up. How are we doing? We are actually quite thirsty now. Deploy. We'll deploy you just by the window, I guess. What do I need for a furnace? More stones. Oh, actually, I forgot to dig up some more stone. Okay. Right, let's go down and get some water anyway. Oh, what's attacking me? What is mad at me? Crocodile in the water. Is that you, Holland? So hard to catch them in the eyes because the side of the head. Oh, I can reach and pull some of my knives back out of it. That's kind of hilarious. A couple there. Come on. I can throw sticks at it, but they do nothing. I really don't want to get in the water with it. Oh, this is not good. Thirsty. He's thirsty for my blood. Oh, you big reptilian bumhole. Oh. Hey there, Seven. Thank you for stealing the scrap. Whoop, whoop. We are exploring Icarus. How's the day been? It's been alright, thank you. We've been taking it nice and easy and sort of seeing what we can do. I'm going to be spending this week working on a few bits and pieces, so if you have been following me over on Twitter, you may have seen I have managed to naffle a VGen code from a good friend of the channel, Joey King. So we're going to look to do some bits and pieces over on VGen going forward. Should be quite nice. And I'm going to start working on my Redbubble shop. So I've had that secured for about 8 years. But I just want to make sure I'm actually doing things, you know, like getting stuff set up and actually working on stuff. Because I think given the way that things have been going, I would very much like to be able to put down on the hours of the day job. But we'll see how things go and see what I can do. Because it's just a case of building one thing first so that I can sort of transition across. That noise, it sounds like something's farting. It's a gorgeous sunlit sky like that. Always keep moving is what my grandfather tells me. Hell yeah. That's it, we just gotta keep doing stuff. Because I've spent the last, like, 2 months sitting there going, oh, I'm too sad to do things. But we're going to try and fix it. Because I could just sit there and be sad. Or I could actually, you know, engage with life in the universe and everything. Ew. I'm going to try and keep things going as well over on YouTube, so what I will be doing is I'm going to aim to do a lot more stuff like Icarus. I've got things set up so OBS is recording on a slightly separate feed. So hopefully the quality is fine there and also mainstream. Let's eat some delicious food. Ooh, dried tomato. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Oh, basic dried meat. Fatty T-bun. Oh, yum, 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 yum. I'm putting them all in my mouth. Yeah, I'm going to see what I can do. Because I enjoy creating. That's the thing. Like I've always been. Icarus is a brutal game to me. See, this is my first time. I've watched a few people play, so I am a little bit familiar with what I'm supposed to be doing. Built house, ripped apart the same night by a storm. Yeah. I've watched enough to know the basics, but I've been watching it as like a second screen. So I've genuinely, like, I know, but I don't. So we've been doing all right so far. To be fair, we've only been killed a few times. All right, what have we got going on? Sort that. No, I'd probably pull the oxygen out of there. All right, what have we got? So we've got iron smelting. We've got copper going. Got coal in the fuel slot, lovely jubbly, so we don't have to clean that out. Yeah, it's the weather and the creatures that have really sort of appealed to me, which is why I've been wanting to grab it. And to be fair, I got a Twitch payout and I was just like, you know what, I'm going to spoil myself. And by spoil myself, I mean spoil me, but also it gives us something to do. Pure ingot of copper, humanity's first metal. And make Icarus. These are production makes an ideal material of Icarus. Sweet. Alright, so what do I need for my anvil? It's 40 iron, that's a bit of a tall order. Some wood for an oxide dissolver. What do we need for these bladders? Oh, I can make those. I should make 4 of you, 1 of you. And get some wood for the oxide dissolver. Because then I can suck the oxygen out of that. Pick that up. Oh, what have we got there? 1 random copper. Okay. Then this means I can put my oxide and sulfur in there. Let's grab my bladders. Where are we? Oxides. And that's spoiled meat. I don't want to put that in. I'll get just poop breath. There. Nobody wants poop breath. If you do want poop breath, yeah. So that is basically doing like a chemical reaction with the oxide. Looks like it's dripping like water or something. But it's filling up my bladders, so I can just tuck those onto my like suit, and they'll be far more efficient than just having a bunch of oxide jammed in there. So you're filled up, lovely. Shut that on there, and we now have a nice little O2 bladder. Yum 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 yum. Let's have a look at our talents. We've got a solo point, haven't we? So what we're doing, we're heading down precision logging, minor rewards, the big three, so we can get to Lone Wolf. Because if any game where an XP buff is a perk, you should be doing your best to get to that XP buff as soon as you can. It's just basic things. Health ones. See, I know health bars, but isn't that something in the hunting tree as well? Yeah. Weird. Right, did I not make more of those? Let's do one more bladder then, so that I've always got a full supply, and then I can just sort of swap things out as we go. That should see us through for quite some time. Right, the copper is done, the iron is getting there. What do I want for my... what else have I got? So, I need copper nails and rope for cupboard. Contact device needs rope and ingots, so we'll worry about that later. Packed fuel bricks. So I suppose that's a usage for fur. Okay. Fish. Did the fish redeem not go off there? Oh, it's not bloody connected to Twitch. Sorry about that, Nat. I'll refund you those points and you can recast. Where are we? Viewer rewards. It doesn't tell you when it's disconnected just from the main screen, which is mildly annoying. So I am going to have to check that a little bit more religiously. Where are we? Fish. I'll reject that one. There we go. So that should be points back for the broken one. Awesome. Ah, live troubleshooting. It's always the way with streams. But that's where the fun is. What else do I want to get? What else do I want to get? Ooh, a red knobbed starfish. Is your knob red? I don't like that noise. Who's out here growling? That's a drac. That's a few drac. Is this a terrible idea? Oh, some of the problems with some of the bots. Yeah, it's genuinely because I've been offline far more regularly than I would like. A lot of the connections just reset. Because if you're actively doing stuff every couple of days, most of it seems to behave. Some of the bots can be a bit rough for it, but lurk bait and stuff usually behaves itself. So yeah, we'll see what's going on. Hopefully I can keep on top of these a little bit better. Oh. Right. So what do we do while we're waiting for stuff to snap? Because part of me sitting there like, oh, I should gather resources, but I'm smelting stuff to get the better tool, to get the resources faster. It's like, oh, do I do that? Do I just... I shouldn't have to pick up the stupid logs. Yeah, it just goes in. I think I want to get some stamina perks. Because I seem to be out most of the time. Oh, itchy snoot. Oh. I've got my water skin actually, so let's grab that. I should be able to fill it up now at my water purifiers. So I shouldn't have to keep wandering down here every few seconds. So, press to fill container, and we'll have a swig while we're here. Yum, yum, yum. And that does now mean that I've got just some water to bring with me when I'm off on my adventures. Upstairs, let's destroy that. I probably shouldn't have spent the point on that, but live and learn. Let's put that up there. What I want to do here, I want to make a couple of these. I want to see if I can do like a little bridge up to there. Because I can just walk up that, can't I? Yeah. Okay, that feels like that goes way too high up. Also, it doesn't. Can I just walk onto that? Yeah. Okay. Not exactly elegant, but it's a way to sort of quickly get up and down there. Oh, I don't just dive in the water and drown myself like an idiot. I need to see about putting in a ladder or something down there, just so I don't fall off into that all the time. Oh, right. How are we doing for these ingots? Oh god, I keep opening up the dev menu and I don't want to do that. Alright, anvil. And actually, while I'm thinking about it, settings, controls. And can I just like unbind that? There we go. Now I'm not opening up the devlog every time I'm pressing anything. And what can we make? So we can make a pickaxe already. 36 to 40. 500% damage to armor. So on like armored targets, that'd be decent. 125 yield from mining. So yeah, that's gonna just get us more stuff whenever we make stuff. And we need some nails. Let's make some of those. And then we need a couple more ingots. Right, so let's get an axe. A regular Kniffy. 20% break chance. That's not bad, but I'm going to lose a lot if I'm playing like an idiot. We'll let those things exist. Oh! But now I've got tools that look like tools. Oh, sweet, delicious metal. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Oh, it's twice the damage too. I love it when a tool simultaneously has more like damage and durability, because it's like, oh, it might only have like an extra 50 durability, but if it takes half the swings to break something, in reality, it's got way more. Oh, that felt good. Yum, yum, yum. We love a good upgrade. And did I make that knife, or did I just leave it and lay the thing like an idiot? Because this knife just breaks all the time, so I do want an actual knife. There we go, iron knife, and you know what? We'll make some iron throwing knives, we'll do it. Don't want to use them too much if I don't have to, but it does mean that they are there. Come on, I'm pressing the right button. Just please deposit. Lots of stacks. Lots of stacks. That feels pretty nice. Oh, that felt less nice. Right, so the little like bindings do trip you over. So that is worth remembering. Oh, did you run over the cliff, or is that different? I just want to stab something in the face and see what this feels like. Maybe mine a couple of these oxide nodes as well. Ah, yes. 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 I feel like we've probably got about like, what, between 14 and 20 oxide out of those normally, so that is a huge increase. This is a little cave, let's have a quick nosy. Bees! And worms. My knives did an awful lot more damage than the others. I feel like one of them broke already and I only used 3. Yeah, that's a little bit late. Ah, but yes, we can now mine a lot more resources. This is going to be very nice. Like dingus is doing up there. Is your hive like in the fucking wall? Probably is, because it keeps spawning up there. Okay, just run down the worms. If you can. Oh, we got oxide deposit, sweet. So not far from where we're currently at, we've got infinite air, which is always pretty good. Grab the copper. I don't think we're going to use too much of it. We're going to use a few copper nails here and there, but pretty sure copper becomes one of those things that you use a lot more of once you... Oh, I can mine the bone now. Sweet. Obsidian. Ooh. So we've got obsidian and oxide right next to base. That is going to be handy, I think, for some of the later armors. I mean, I say right next to base, assuming that I'm going to stay living where we are. I might. Now we're over encumbered. Let's wobble on back to base. We now know that we've got this area up here, we've got plenty more wood, plenty more oxide. Everything seems to basically be in a really strong position. And as much as I'm sitting here wanting to play a lot more, I think we're coming up to a point where I should probably be good and limit it, because if we are looking to post these sorts over to YouTube as well, I do want to make sure that they're not too chunky. Oh, I've just sat on my knee in a really weird way. Ah! There we go, freed it. Yeah, that I think will do us there. If you made it this far, thank you so much. This particular episode, I had some recording issues with OBS, and that's why it's a bit more just a straight-up VOD. I should have this fixed for future uploads without the overlays. If you did enjoy the video, drop a like and maybe subscribe. If you want to catch content like this live, we're usually online around 8 PM GMT a few times a week over on Twitch at twitch.tv/Sartana. I hope to see you there.